Not gonna lie, still really weird seeing MJ sing. Just not used to. Okay. Alrighty. Oof. Well, that's funny how that works. Okay, sounds recording. Yeti. Properties. Levels. Not up to 100, but 91's good. Alrighty. We're taking this keyboard. Normal average difficulty for those wanting a little challenge. A difficulty setting. For those who find normal a bit lacking, it's your funeral, may adios be with you. Okay. That's a fun way to put it. Let me see if I can find my glasses real quick. Ah, found them. Shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. God damn it. Oh. So, we're just gonna stick with... We're gonna stick with normal. That seems like the way to go. Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too. And Scara's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? No, I'm fit as a fiddle. That reminds me though, I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. Anyways, Daddy, what's with the blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look? What? Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? What? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kinda dead if you ask me. I've treated his wounds, so he should be in a stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. He sure sleeps soundly. And he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've seen someone with black hair like that, too. He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair, and a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him into our house? Is he an illegitimate child? Illegitimate child? Or something? Did you betray Mommy? Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Scheherazade. I assume. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me in trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. I don't even know his name. You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. What? Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please try to rest. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just worked out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright! Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! You sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that's just gonna make it longer for your body to heal. And just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember telling me that that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. Don't try and change the How? Quit yelling. Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is going to make things worse. Do I hear yelling? Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in his house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name. You know that thing people call you? I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours? It seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... Well, okay. I've been wanting to play this game for a while. Like, I bought it, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Just like the other day, I had bought Angels of Death, but I hadn't gotten around to it till like that day. Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna beat this in one night. Like I did Angels of Death. But I'm definitely down for like multiple streams. To just kind of work on it. Little Barbie. Oh man, he's making eggs. I want eggs. I haven't made eggs in a while. Ugh, it's so bright in here. I slept like a rock. Yo, Blitz, what up? That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. Huh, guess that's a no. Well, I guess I'd better get myself ready then, too. We're in for another... So, just like I streamed Angels of Death the other day, I'm in for another, like, old-timey looking game with no voice acting. So, let's go. I decided I'd hop right into it since I'm gonna play Corpse Party next week. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind. What's with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber? What do you mean, woman? We're the same age, and I'm hardly a man. Tisk, tisk, tisk. How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah. How fortunate for you. You could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs, too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It really is just a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading and music. No girl is gonna be impressed with just that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although, I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle, Joshua. Morning, Dad. Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't the both of you hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay. I'm on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget that to pour that energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point. And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore either. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you too. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training? Don't you remember Scara saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap, totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other. I honestly don't know how you've survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? Huh, you're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Scara's going to be waiting there for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something I'd like to eat. How about Rouen-style scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce? What's that? I think that's a little more than a cooking skills can handle or our stomachs. You're right. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I would get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy. Do try to make something edible. How rude! But I can actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the Liberl News from the General Goods store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it. One copy of the Liberl News from the General Goods store. If there's any money left over, you can save it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, thanks, Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard, and give Sherazad my regards. Aw, man. That's weird. Bum 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 bum. Is this the way we're supposed to go? Maybe. It doesn't look that bad. Hey Ruby, what's up? It looks like we made good time. Not too early or too late either. We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers. Well, you're in luck. Today is our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know what you'd expect you'd get away with any less effort. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then, let's get to it and make it through this last hazing from Scara. You look ready to me. Let's go meet with Scara at the Bracer Guild over there then. Alright, I need to get the newspaper, if I recall. Or are we doing that after? I'm not sure. Do I need to, like, get the newspaper first, or maybe they'll tell me how to get the newspaper after I do the... Ooh, how about this? No? I guess we're just going to the Bracer Guild? But yeah, no, it's an old game, but yeah, it does look good. It's because it's like I believe it's like one of the remade versions, so it's not exactly like the original. You hear a Faye? Where? She's not in the room. One side. There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Ina. Good morning. Is Scara here already? Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracers Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks. We'll do our best. I'm trying to like do this without changing the camera. The star and the hanged man, the hermit and the magician, and last of all inversion through the wheel of fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Scara. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, this is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out your ears like it usually does. Joshua, Scara's picking on me. Don't worry, Scara. While Estelle may hate studying and rarely ever does her homework, acts rashly, is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an orbment with some practice. Eventually. Probably. I guess there's not much I can do. Hope for the best. Hold on a second, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling you weren't standing up for me. Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately. Whatever. By the way, Scara, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards? Now that's surprising to hear. Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But that's not important now. I think it's time to start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function efficiently. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to this. Yeah. About orbments, about bracers, about the overall kingdom. Orbments are some mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbital energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on the structure and the type of quartz or processium installed. Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in the facets of all life, from lights, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbital Revolution. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters presenting crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the bracers in each region. I know pretty much everything at this point. Let's see, since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Scara, how is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, it means you'll be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at a desk involved. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat, as I hope you're ready. Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going in to do if I had to sit another day with my tush perked at a desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing. Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle. Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it! Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you'll be performing. But before that, there is something that we need to give the both of you. Aina, they are ready? Yes, they are. Alright, you two. Go get one each for yourselves. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them or see Bracer notebooks. Bracer notebooks serve as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. Also, anything you may hear or anything you may find in where these kinds of trivial things can often become clues, no matter how insignificant something may seem. Always write it down. Understood. Crap, this sounds like it's going to be a pain. Oh. Please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me, because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two. Keeping an accurate account of events is an important duty for all bracers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Okay, I got it. Make sure you do. Alright then, let's begin. Look over by the door. You can see that there's a bulletin board standing there. First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there. When the bulletin board is approached, an exclamation mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display the job list. By selecting names on the list, you can view their details. Retrieval. This training will involve searching the sewers beneath Roland and bringing back the contents of a chest. How do I exit out of it? Oh, control. Very good. You swear you heard a Faye in the background? I mean, like, maybe? But she's so far away, I don't think she'd be picked up on the mic. It looks like you were able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a bracer performs on the job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for bracers. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style. Sure, there's a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude. I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated. Is that so? Had a change of heart, have you? You betcha! Well, before all that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's Orbital Factory and learning about how to use its services. He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay. Here is where you will learn how to use an Orbital Factory services. In Orbital Factory, you can modify your orbits and synthesize support quartz in order to use orbital arts. Arts have a wide range of effects and, if mastered, can be extremely helpful. The bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has a long-standing relationship with these orbital factories. Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here. No problem. Leave everything to me. So, what is it you would like to know? If it works, anything like... Yeah, if it works anything like the other whole Trails games do in the future, then I kind of already know how to use things. Okay. So this is our notebook or our menu. Good work so far. For me to use the Orbital Factory, give Freddy a holler. Okay, so we're going to talk to Freddy. Modify/trade. Oh yeah, no, it works exactly like the other one. Okay, so we want to make quartz. So... if Joshua has to get this, that means he's gonna be our little speed demon. I'm gonna get a Stell of Abe, but I'm gonna make one of each. Alright. Oh, okay, so controls our menu. Alrighty. So we don't want anything there. Can I, like, switch them? No. Or mint. So we're gonna give her evade. And we're gonna give him action. We're gonna put Joshua at the forward. Alright, now we're running around as Joshua. Alright, looks like you were able to synthesize one. Next I want you to increase the arts you can use. Now install a quartz to your orbment so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Quartz can be installed in the orbment screen. The orbment screen can be utilized by selecting the orbment tab in the main menu. I don't really get what she was trying to get us to do. Oh. Okay, so it just wants me to put like, it wants me to put onto Estelle something that can heal. So it wants me to give Estelle HP. I mean, like, I don't really care about healing arts. As far as I'm aware, in most Trails game, arts aren't really that good anyways, other than a few that I occasionally would use. Okay. What did you want us to do? Oh, you want us to open a new slot now. Okay. Pardon? Did you just say test? You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning? Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Oh, well, I guess they went somewhere. Joshua, help me! Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you for all your help. Don't mention it, and good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you. I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua! All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood. What's wrong, Estelle? Scara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you jot down what you read in your bracer notebooks. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentions searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells? What a relief. Oh, divine Idios, I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts such as sewers. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the horrible factory. I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to at least look a little anxious? Just so you know though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. Haha, we'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Roland Sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attribute, you should make a immediate note in there. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Scara. Well, we'll put it to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. She reminds you of your sophomore English teacher? Alright, so I don't want that to be a thing, so... Oh. Can we not change the camera angle? Oh, I wish we could. There appears to be a recovery point set up over there. Let us use it if our HP and HP becomes low. Sounds like a plan to me. Aw man. Monsters at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Got it. Monsters cannot be seen from far away. They will become visible as you approach them. The conditions at the start of a battle will change depending on how a monster is engaged. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. Ooh, this music is nice. Okay, alright, alright, alright. Ooh. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, I can get this one. Huh! Ha! Can I reach there? No. Let's just move into a place then, shall we? Alright, can I not read? Really? Oh shit, let's go. Yeah! Alright. Wait, can... Oh, I only set it to move. Okay. Boom!
Let's move out.
Oh man. I wasn't far off for Joshua's voice. Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay. Alright, so now we're using arts. Clock up. I like how they're just sitting there waiting for us. Oh shit. Piece of cake. Oh man. Oh, we just keep running into enemies. Estelle, let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects, besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot. Roger that. I'm gonna stick with the voices I used for them. Alright. So now we're learning how to use crafts. Ooh, I like that. It really does. Morale. What does morale do? Come on. Ooh, okay, so Estelle's are like... Estelle's gonna be like our Reen Schwarzer here, in the fact that she will give us that hot strength up. How I missed? I feel like a disgrace. Ooh, a curative form. That's not that bad. Alright. Clearly that wasn't chest for the quest, though. I want to go that way, but I also want to go this way. But there's an enemy in the way, so let's go this way. Oh, we can't go that way. Alright. Oh, what a surprise. Another creepy thing. I wish there were an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-Craft or S-Break should do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch is our CP has to be at least 100 to pull it off those moves. These devastating attacks can only be unleashed when the CP gauge is 100. S-Breaks are actions which allow S-Crafts to be immediately unleashed. Least 1 hour. S-Crafts which are unleashed S-Breaks. Oh man. Okay, so we gotta attack first. You may use 1 through 4 number keys or the arrow keys to select it before unleashing it. Now press the brake button and try unleashing and... Okay.
Let's do this!
Let's do this! Oh man, that looks fucking dope. I mean, like, obviously it's not as fire as... What? Really? Like, it's not as fire as Trails of Cold Steel, but it's still pretty fire. Oh my days. I wonder if there's a way. I think there's a turbo mode, so I might be able to speed this up a bit. I think it's... Oh. Oh! Okay. Alright, that's how we make it go faster. So what's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we've made it this far, the rest is gonna be piece of cake. Seems like we've got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions. During the battle, there are several bonuses which can be allowed per turn. Turn bonuses have the same effect regardless of whether they are allotted to an enemy, ally, or foe. Using S-brakes to ignore the battle order makes it easy to jump in and strip an enemy of their turn bonus. It's basically like the other games. Oh shit. Okay, so you can speed this up just by pressing Alt. Alright, so we want to build up our thing, so I'm gonna soul blur this guy. I'm gonna aqua bleed you. Oh shit! Okay, alright. Actually no, I shouldn't do that. He's still good, so I'm gonna use Estelle's turn to do that. We're good to go. Well, they are not letting up on Estelle. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit, no. Game. No, I don't want to use another item. I want to... Alright, got his attention at least. This is gonna take a while. Oh, come on. Oh. I gotta, if I speed it up with Alt, I have to press to do it after I do the action. Otherwise, it tries to click out of the game. Small box times 2. That's weird. There are a couple boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact that there's not just one, but 2 is kind of interesting too. Wonder what's inside. Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. I'm pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-weensy pink, right? If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means, be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Yup, opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. And as long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself. You absolutely have to know what's inside. Why not ask Miss Scarrow when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Alright. Alright. Let's get out of here. Woo! Yeah, we did it. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. I figured she would try and set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You've successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Scarrow, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know, and you'd find out after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now, so let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you just say we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed. It seems like we're within reach distance of a goal. I mean, of course we're gonna get an A+, right? Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report the results at the front desk in each guild branch, and as you already know by now, Ina is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Upon approaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display a list of options. Select report to the report of the guild. Alright. Report. Oh yeah, we got 500. Dope. Current rank is Junior Bracer, 9th class. Good job, you two. Seems like you were able to complete your objective without running any major obstacles. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease on the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of mirror isn't the only thing you will receive. You'll also receive accumulate points, which are known as BP, Bracer Points. BP are an indication of your achievements as a bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a bracer and be awarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks of the junior bracer starts at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of mirror and BP you'll receive will also be recorded in your notebooks. All that's left to do now is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Anna, and sorry for the... Oh, don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? And knowing Scarrow, it'll involve the whip. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You have now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then, Carrotsard holds out 2 small boxes. Aren't those boxes the ones... In answer to a question, yes, these are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't you both have a look and see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, let's have a look. Estelle and Joshua open the boxes. Received Junior Bracer Emblem. This crest is... So does this mean that we're... Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as Junior Bracers with the Bracer Guild. From now here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome to the job. Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild. So I'm a Bracer now. I think the realization is only now beginning to sink in. Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Look at us now, world! We did it! I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off for now. I have some backed up work now. We understand you've been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during the busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Scara, I just wanted to say thanks. Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble we went through. Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of the Brace's many new jobs. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad. There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, you work hard to become full-fledged Bracers early on, so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectful Bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. Like, geez, we went through so much trouble just to become a Bracer. Yet what? This is Sherazard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young Bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who's always out doing who knows what instead of being a father. No-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise. Never mind. Let's hurry and leave. We should let Dad know that we qualified as Junior Bracers. Right. We still gotta get his newspaper, though. We're gonna remember that, right? Imagine if we went through this whole day and just completely forgot Dad's newspaper. Wait for me, Luke. Oh, it's you two. Oh, great, it's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp, what's with the "oh great, it's Estelle" remark? And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' businesses? Quit acting like you're a Bracer, you wannabe. Tisk tisk, how wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more than wrong than a fool who thinks they're better tasting milk in the world than the milk that comes from a Purcell farm. What? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real Bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real Bracers. More like Bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now a high pony, on the other hand. Quit being a killjoy. Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck, cynical brat you call a friend. This isn't fair. I was supposed to become a bracer first. I can accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle. What? The likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16-year-olds. Get it? Only mature people allowed. And that means no little kids who are going to Sunday school. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to train in my secret base before you know it. I'm going to be a bracer too. Come on, Pat. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy, Luke, he's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something. Rather, I think it's the exact opposite. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. It's just the boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times. That's not really what I meant by curious. Oh! Oh, no. Alan's off in his little world again. I've actually gone drinking with Cher outside before. But the strange thing is, I have absolutely no memory of the time. Maybe I should try and ask her out again. What are you? Oh wow. I didn't even realize what the heck I was doing. Clearly I'm going the wrong way though. Republic of Calvard. Erebonian Empire. I played the Erebonian Empire games. They're pretty good. Alright. Estelle, it's home. Head home. We should let Dad know we qualified as bracers. Yeah, I forgot about that. He's gonna ask where that damn newspaper is, and I'm gonna feel so bad. Because we didn't get it for him. And like, I can't even think of where it'd be. Elgar's Arms. Ooh, General Goods. Okay, here's where we go. I'm pretty sure. Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. What are you here in the market for today? A new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest. Unbelievable. You've actually already forgotten why we came here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberal News for Dad, right? Of course. You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new strikers aren't out yet. I do, however, have some copies of the Liberal News, if that's what you're in after. Alright, I'll take the one copy then. That comes to 100 mira, please. I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine, but does it really sell that well? It sure does. The Liberal News has an excellent reporter and camerawoman who've done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. But enough about that. Why don't you tell me how you did today? Did you make it as bracers? Today was your last day of training, wasn't it? Yep, everything went smoothly too. But how did you know about all that, Mr. Ronan? In a certain sense, both you and Joshua are celebrities here in Olet. I tend to hear a lot of customers coming through here. I shouldn't have expected anything less from Roland. The grapevine around here is seriously something to be reckoned with. No kidding. The woman here especially loved to gossip. One more thing. Before you go, this gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. What's this supposed to be for? There's a ton of blank pages. It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing balms all the time, it's going to cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play if you eat food to recover your strength instead. It's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway, so if you eat something new, write down what's in it, and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try this out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Well, I've made it a proposal. Personal. Net rule to never turn down sweets. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. Simple as that. As you're traveling about, you should get whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient. It's not that I don't like cooking and all, it's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan. Thanks for the recipe book. I think Johnny Young Bosch actually voices Joshua's quotes for battle. I think I heard Johnny's voice earlier. But there's no voice acting in the game, so it's kind of just like, eh. Other than like battle. Estelle, Joshua, I'm glad I found you two. Oh, hi, Ina. Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not that long ago. What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from the uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roland. You mean the Tower of Asmelis? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Scherazard is out on other racer business, so we want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be junior bracers today. With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children. Roger that. Understood. The Asmelis Tower can be reached by taking the western path to the junction along the Malga Trail. You can get into the Malga Trail through Roland's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua, we don't have any time to lose. I'm right behind you. Alrighty. So now we have more stuff, and we gotta do this thing. Which is... Oh, okay. I did wrong. Okay. So it's this way. Haha, I was right. Alright, I'm gonna go take a drink real quick. So I'm gonna get this drink and we'll be right back. Alrighty. Okay. I got my drink, even though I scarfed 2 cups down of it. And we can get back to it. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, there's monsters. We should probably kill these things. Okay, so... Attack. Huh! Ooh, shit, that's a crit. Whoa. Bitch!
That's that. Let's move out.
See? That was Johnny on Bosch right there. Let's move out! Yeah, no, he... It seems like he voices his battle quotes. Oh, no. Oh, damn. Ah, take that, bitch. Alright. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's keep going. Get this. Okay, craft. Sever. It's just a single attack though, so... Ooh. I definitely want to attack with her this turn because it'll be a crit. Oh, shit. Well. Oh, shit, I got crit. Damn. Oh, shit, they can both do their thing. Bum, 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 bum.
Let's move out.
Let's move out. Alright, Joshua needs some healing. Can we do that in the menu? Oh shit, we can. That's actually dope. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Well, already. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do an art. Yep, take that, bitch. Ooh, shit. She got the critical. One hit KO. I'm just gonna give him the tear bomb. He got fucked up. Jesus Christ. That long distance. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Wonder if we could have like bought shit first. Oh, there's a chest here. We got a reviving balm. Ooh, we got the preemptive attack. Oh shit, they're after Joshua's life. Oh, oh no. I need to bring her back to life. Yeah, let's heal Joshua. Let's get him out of that danger zone. Even though those guys are fuckers. Like, those guys are actual fuckers. Well, I guess we don't have any more. God damn it. Oh, I'm not in range. Can I can't. I swear if I die to this. Am I close enough to Joshua now? No. Yeah, let's run. That was dumb. It makes seeing this shit happen makes me wonder if I'm even ready for this, which is weird because I'm in the beginning of the game and I should be ready for this. Maybe I should have bought some armor and shit. That would have been a good idea. I didn't actually do that. They're fucking the game gods to give them stupid reach. I mean, clearly. Okay, I think there's a weapons and armor shop here. That's the Bracer Guild. No. No. What's over here? This is the bar. It's not really what I want. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh my days. Their attacks move you too. Yeah, no. It's awful. That's why I came to town. Okay. I have 900 Mira, so what if I convert? Okay, so now I have a bit more stuffed money to buy. So... what do these do? Not that important. Oh, I'm gonna need more Mirage than this. Fuck. I'm selling all my Mirage. Nah. Okay. So I'm gonna buy one of these. Buy one of these. I'm gonna put the spikes on him. Guess we can go to the hotel real quick to heal up. Oh, I guess not. I guess we can go to the bar to get food? Maybe? That might be a good option. Now let's try this. Wholesome pasta, 100 Mira. Bye. French fries, flowery soda, and Carmine Eye. Oh, I guess we ran out. I think I have what I want. I think I should be able to survive now. Maybe. Problem is now I don't have anything to heal us anymore, really, so I kind of just gotta stick with what I have and hope for the best. Oh yeah, boosting our strength really did the job. Now we're getting like nothing happening to us. That was a good investment. That was a really good investment.
Alright, we're good to go.
We're good to go. And we're getting more Sepith, so it's all good. Damn. I hope we get a character that's like Laura in Trails of Cold Steel. And that's just a powerhouse. It looks like Joshua's like the Fee of this game. Except he's not dodging, so he's not that good. And he's missing. I seem to have a hard-on for Joshua. That's something I've noticed.
Let's move out.
Ooh, they're level 4 now. Ooh, I like that. Oh, they maxed out too. Don't. Okay, Soul Blur. No. No. Art, Aqua Tier. Oh, yeah, you know, all you did was activate my ultimate. You didn't, his ultimate was already activated, but, you know, so close. Damn, he gets the critical too. Take that, bitch. Oh shit! Joshua dodged like a boss. Oh, oh man. Joshua's a beast. Get wrecked indeed.
Let's move out.
Joshua fucking wrecked his ass. Oh, okay. Let's go. Buying that armor made my day. Okay. Is it this way? Oh my days, I hate hitting alt and then space right after. It is the worst thing. God damn it, I made Joshua stay there. They're catching up. Haha! Joshua did it. He got in there. Just fucking look at him. Look at his baby. Look at that precious boy right there. Ooh, let's kill these guys. Really gotta get into it. Ooh, get wrecked. Shit. We owned you. We owned your friends before you even got your ass to attack. Alright. Ooh, is this it? I don't see the boys. It looks like we've come all this way. We've come all the way to the Esmelis Tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail. Did you think they wandered inside? It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. It looks like we need to hurry. Right. Esmelis Tower, first floor. It's dark in here. I'm scared. Yup, that's them. Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? They really did come in here. Estelle, are you alright? Luke! Pat! If you can hear me, answer me now! Those little brats, are they pretending they can't hear me? They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them. Okay, so this is a room. That's also a room. Oh, okay, so we made it to the second floor. Let's go, Joshua. Right, I've got your back. Aw, man, that would have been bad if I went alone. You monsters go somewhere else. No, shoo shoo, leave us alone. Chew on this. Estelle, what are you doing here? Joshua, you're here too? Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around. We'll take care of them. We took care of several monsters like this, so it's all good. Protect all NPCs. If an NPC's HP reaches 0, the game is over. Dual strike. Take that. Oh, he's charging something. But we got him.
We're good to go.
We're good to go. We got beast flesh. It looks like that's that. Yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe too. By the way, that was great timing. You blitzed those monsters, Estelle. You really think so? Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome. You really showed them, Estelle. Not bad for a girl. You little twerp. Ow, that hurts. What are you trying to do? Hurt me? What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today. You're hurting me. Stop it. I said stop it, you violent she-devil. So this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, Estelle, I'm sorry. Everything was all my fault. Estelle? Shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach at school? This brat doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick. Estelle, behind you. It's something with teeth, isn't it? Nice monster? I'm not going to make it in time. Dad, you came. You still lack skill and understanding, Estelle. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. It's part of what it means to be a bracer. Dad? What are you doing here? I just happened to be in town and heard the whole story from Ina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children, but you failed to follow through completely. I really messed up, didn't I? It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry, I should have been watching your back. That just means you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is key. Understood. So how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk? I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You were like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle. Ha ha ha. Of course I was. I'm her father. Alright, everyone, let's file out of here. I'm with you, Mr. Bright. What? Who's the glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved my behind. But why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really checks me. That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright. The second we get back to Roland, he says, I'll leave the reporting to you, and takes off for home. The sheer nerve, I tell you. There's no need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. Haw snap. Current ranker, still 9. From the details of your reports alone, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should both be proud of yourselves. You really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure. How about we head home too? I guess we'd better. I've still got dinner to prepare. Would you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight home, I never got a chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it to him instead? I wonder if it's more work-related stuff. I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches. One of the guild's foreign branches? As I'm sure you know already by now, Liberl isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all across the Zemurian continent, so we can expect these kinds of letters from time to time. If you two would be as kind to make sure that he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it. I can do that. Hey Joshua? Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with a staff. And your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really? You think so? Sure. But why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If we fail today, then that's all left to do is take back our losses tomorrow. Overthinking and worrying about things haven't happened yet. It's definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you? Joshua, you're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You're laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. Okay, I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm soon ready to get home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a barrel. Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz. Bright family house. Alright, let's make dinner. Alright. What? Where is he? Oh, he's here. We're home, Dad. We finished reporting to the guild like you told us to. Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the little girl news you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild, too. A letter, huh? I'm going to get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad? Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. Oh, I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms. In your dreams. I swear the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. I guess she's not as depressed as I thought she would. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is. But she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. There's that soft side of yours thinking about pain. Oh no! Are eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No, wait. Cooking is supposed to be about passionate exploding. Eggs are passionate, right? Now once more. That daughter of mine can sometimes muck things up. I think I'll probably go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire yet. But at this rate, there's no telling when we can open it. Expect to have a bite of food ready on the table. Alright then. Let's see about this letter is all about, shall we? A message from the Erebonian Empire. What? Wow, this is a surprise. This new dish is what I call Estelle's explosion over ice. Be sure to savor every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. This is a raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a very busy day for graduation nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time. Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, the dish is actually quite edible. At first, I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary. Seems you're just so despicably rude. Dad, don't you know how to be humble and just say it tastes nice? Alright then, how about this? I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle. Thanks, Dad. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again? Yeah. Something unexpected came up this time. I'm going to be away for a while. Hold on a minute. You're leaving when? Tomorrow morning. What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon. It's about the letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident? Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away. What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long. We have to accept it, Estelle. A bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help. I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you? Oh, only about 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead? What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing? That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish, and I'll ask Sherazard to handle the difficult ones. So what do you say? Sure, of course we will. You're okay doing these too, right, Joshua? Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer. Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Ina know the change of plan before I leave. Alright, I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll just have to bust our tails with these jobs so we don't scratch in your name even while you're gone. Estelle, my beloved daughter, Papa is so proud of you. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Estelle has grown up to be such a lovely young woman. Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter, and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years. I'm only 45, and what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the guild. Not a bad pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Gronsel or the one headed for Bose? I'll be on the one headed for Gronsel. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning. That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I'd better set my alarm clock just in case. I can't wait till we meet Oliver. Dad. Are you still awake, Joshua? You'd better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again. This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Scara who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10. Haha, that's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? It sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with the staff and stuff. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer eventually. Yet at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it? How does time fly? Yes, it sure does seem that way. About what you said back then. Are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know if I can how I can live with myself. I know this may sound real stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. Can't. There's no need to apologize. But I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be family, no matter what may befall you. Thanks, Dad. Whew. Well, We're done with the prologue. Fuck. Took like 2 hours. Holy shit. That was just the prologue. My god. Well, it looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either. For the umpteenth time, I heard you already. How about you try and not go overboard with yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know. Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Charizard, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders last minute. Please don't be. I'm slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place. There's no need to be humble, Silver Streak. And I don't mean to make your life any more difficult. Please keep an eye on these two. Oh no, my hair. Ah! Nora! You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you? You definitely understand the way I think. What's this all about? It looks to me like a mutual understanding between master and pupil. Bye, Cassius. Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone. Don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. I'm not sure everywhere you'll be going, but don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. A little fancy something would be nice. Hey now, this trip is for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left over, I'll certainly think about it, though. Alright, you two, be good while I'm gone. He's gone again. Yeah. Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's been away more than he's been at home. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on those jobs your father left for me. But if you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do, but first I'd like to try and finish a few hops with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers. Alright, if you insist. I imagine that Joshua tagging along. There's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks. We'll do our best. So, what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we stop by the guild? Yeah, we should probably talk with Ina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go! Alright, well. We finished the prologue, and it looks like we're in chapter 1 now. So that's cool. We are somewhere in the game. Alright, I am going to save. We are in chapter 1 now. I think. Yeah, it says we're still in the prologue. Fuck. Anyways, I'm getting tired. And I need to go to bed soon. So like I said, about one session a night. My voice can only handle so much. I don't know how I did the 8 hours fucking... when I did fucking, like, when I did frickin' whatchamacallit, Angels of Death. I don't know how I did it. I hate that the game's music pauses when I click off the thing. Anyways, we are going to find somebody to host real quick. And that person is going to be... I'm thinking... wonder if this... Nah. I'm just going to host Headstrong. And I will catch y'all later.